Welcome back to News 10 this morning. We'll just take a look at this classroom. Looks pretty normal, right? But not exactly. What you're about to witness is a lecture that took 38 years to create. And what Indiana State University professor Maureen Johnson is about to tell her students is amazing.
Okay, I'm taking attendance.
Maureen is nervous as she gets ready to give one of the most important lectures to her health education students.
This is something that is not something I typically advertise, honestly, to students or anybody.
But she's ready to tell them a secret she's kept hidden for 2 years.
I honestly have mild autism.
Wait, what'd she say?
I honestly have mild autism.
Hold up, there's no way she can have autism. She's a professor, she has her doctorate. Just look at the way she's interacting with those students. Autistic people don't do that. Actually, many do. Just listen to Maureen talk about how autism found her out of the blue at age 36.
I'm there to be followed up for pneumonia, and she said, don't freak out, but does anyone in your family have autism? And of course, I freaked out.
She even tried fighting the diagnosis, blaming her symptoms on her ADHD.
It can't be autism. I mean, there's no way.
But it was true. The doctor told Maureen she had a mild form of autism, and the symptoms had been there all her life.
You might have noticed that I'm very sensitive to light. That's actually a symptom, the extreme sensitivity.
That's why several rows of lights are turned off in her classroom. And as Maureen talks, it's often hard for her to look at her students.
It's something that, not just with autism,
but it's not because she's embarrassed.
You might notice that I look everywhere, and it's because I have to look at something neutral so I can remember what I'm going to say.
That's why she uses outlines to keep her lectures on track.
Okay, like a wellness check.
But today, Maureen doesn't need notes because she knows exactly what she wants to say about the challenges of autism.
I don't know if you've ever noticed how troubled I get when there's side conversations in the room. Not that I don't want you to interact, I do. But I hear those much louder than most.
So sounds like thunder are physically painful for her.
Thank God it doesn't storm much during class. I mean, you know, class dismissed, see ya. So they're going to be praying for rain here.
Maureen can now joke about her disorder and says being diagnosed later in life was actually a blessing.
What if I had been diagnosed as a kid? Then maybe I would have been limited by the diagnosis.
Life hasn't always been easy. But Maureen refuses to limit herself, especially when it comes to teaching.
That's the true test. They, bless their hearts, I mean, they have gotten used to some of my quirks, my style, which might not be the same as another faculty member, but we work well together.
It took only 90 minutes for Maureen to talk about something that took her 38 years to understand. And because of her courage, 15 more people now know autism doesn't wear a one-size-fits-all label. Maureen is living proof of that. In Terre Haute with photojournalist John Tim, Abby Walton, News 10. And if you'd like to learn more about this Saturday's Walk Now for Autism at the Vigo County Fairgrounds, you can always log on to our website at WTHI-TV.com.